Hello, my friends. Welcome, and happy summer solstice. I wanted to do this video live on YouTube, but there was a technical glitch earlier this afternoon, and I was also supposed to be on here earlier in the morning live from YouTube. But there were other glitches that happened there, so I'm just taking it in stride and rolling with it, but I'm here now to share a solstice meditation, intention setting, and ritual with you right now. So, I just want to say thank you for being here, and I want you to get a couple of things ready for this ritual and this meditation. So, first, I would like you to have a candle if you have one available. What I have right here is a summer solstice candle. And you can get actually the entire wheel of the year celebrations, candles like this through tamedwild.com if you're interested. And they also contain crystals, and this particular candle contains green aventurine, which is representative of the earth. So I'm going to light my candle. And remember, if you do have a candle near you and you light it, we're going to be using this as a part of the ritual as well. I also wanted to be outside when I did this, but it's unbearably hot here in the Midwest, even in the evening. So probably see some of the sun rays behind me from my windows in my office. So just imagine yourself out in the beautiful sunshine, but I didn't really feel like melting on camera. So that's why we're inside for this ritual today. So the summer solstice marks the longest day and the peak of the sun's power. And it's a time of illumination, hence the candle, abundance, and radiant possibility. Another thing I'd like to have you bring in, if you are able, and you can pause this video and find them if you need to, but if you have crystals, crystals are a fantastic addition to intention setting and meditation. So I have tonight, I have a sunstone, I have a carnelian, and a citrine. Those all represent sunshine, fire, abundance. And also, I encourage you to have a journal with you because I'm going to be doing some journal prompts and intention setting later in the ritual as well. So, what we're going to be doing is calling in the radiance of the sun. This is a time, as I said, of illumination, radiation, radiance, abundance, and absolute possibility. So, this is the time when the earth turns more towards the light, more towards the sun. And this is your invitation to do the same with me as your guide. So, I want you to ask yourself as we get started here, where are you being called to shine? I always say, you shine. Everyone shines. When I talk to my clients, I want them to be able to make sure that they have the confidence to shine. Everybody should shine their light into the world. And the next question to ponder is, what are you ready to celebrate, amplify, or release? And we'll get into that a little bit when we do the journal prompt. So think about those two things. And what we're going to do this evening is a grounding breath meditation, a guided visualization to awaken the light within you, and a short journaling practice where I will read you some prompts and you can go ahead and journal on those later if you'd like. And then we're finally going to close with an intention setting ritual so that we can carry this energy with us into the summer season. Okay, so let this be your sacred pause. Let this be your time when you're watching this video or even the rest of the weekend to just kind of really realign yourself with what it is that you want and the goals that you want to achieve. And this is a time just for you. Watching this video, doing this meditation, setting these intentions, these are moments just for you. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to even be ready. You don't even have to have all the answers. Just follow my guidance and show up with an open heart. That is the important thing. So I would like to begin. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, I highly recommend that. Just follow the sound of my voice. Get yourself comfortable. If If you have your crystals, you can hold on to them. I like to hold my crystals while I'm doing a meditation. Also, if you're not comfortable completely closing your eyes, take your candle, place it somewhere where you can see it, and by gazing into the flame of the candle, you can really relax your inner soul and you have a focal point that you can really focus on. So, those are two options. But let's just settle into our space right now. You could place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly and feel yourself supported by the earth beneath you. If you're able to do this ritual later, in this meditation later, and you're able to sit out in nature and on the ground, that's even better. But just feel the support of the earth right now. Now I invite you to take a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. And a deep, slow, long exhale through your mouth. Again, inhaling light and warmth. And exhaling anything you need to release or anything that is heavy or lingering. Sigh it out. Inhale in and slowly exhale out. Begin to continue to follow your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Let each breath be a reminder you are here, you are safe, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Let's take 3 breaths together now. Inhaling light, exhaling peace. Inhaling light, exhaling peace. One more time. Inhaling light, and exhaling peace. Great. Good. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And we will prepare now for a guided visualization. We're going to awaken the light within you now. Really going to envision the light shining within you and from the light of the sun. So again, whether your eyes are closed or simply gazing at the flame of your candle or a focal point, listen to the sound of my voice and imagine a soft golden light just above your head. Warm, radiant, and alive. This is the light of the sun and the light of the solstice. With your next breath, see this light gently pouring into the crown of your head. It flows through your body, lighting up your mind, coming down, lighting up your heart, lighting up your belly, your legs, and through your feet. See yourself now glowing from the inside out. Now see yourself standing in a sunlit meadow. The earth is warm and comforting beneath your bare feet. The sky is vast and open, beautiful blue, gorgeous white fluffy clouds. You are surrounded by golden light, wildflowers, and the feeling of peace and expansion. In this sacred space, your inner fire is awakening. Your power, your purpose, your joy. Breathe into this vision. Feel what it's like to live from this place of light. You are the sun. You are the meadow. And you are the light. You're the magic. Let that light fill your heart and expand with you out into the world. Now I invite you to hold that vision for a moment, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing the light into your heart space and breathing the light out to the rest of the world around you. Now I invite you to go ahead and open your eyes and grab your journal. And I want you to really put pen to paper right now. You do not have to do this right this moment. You can pause the video, write down the prompts as I say them, and then come back to it later. But when you do, just let it flow. Let the answers, let your thoughts, let that light flow onto the paper. So here are the prompts that I want you to journal on for the solstice. What has bloomed in your life since the spring equinox? So our spring equinox was in March, exactly 3 months ago. And spring is a time of renewal, intention setting also, and manifestation. So think about what seeds you have planted since the spring equinox that have actually come to fruition now and are blooming and are shining with you. What has bloomed in my life since the spring equinox? The second prompt, what parts of you are you ready to honor and bring more into the light? So what parts of you have grown over the last season? What are you ready to just shine for? What are you ready to allow the world to see? So what parts of me am I ready to honor and bring into the light? What are you ready to release that no longer supports your radiance? So I always tell my clients, do not ever let anyone dim your light. Your light is yours and yours alone, and you should be able to shine it wherever you'd like with joy. So think about, what am I ready to release that no longer supports supports my radiance, that no longer allows me to shine? And finally, what is one way you can celebrate yourself during this summer season? That could be something very simple like doing more meditation, spending more time out in nature, playing around with crystals, doing some self care rituals. Anything that you can do to celebrate your time that you need in order to radiate the light, the moments of sacred space that you need to take for yourself. What is one way I can celebrate myself this season? Take your time, okay? Like I said, there's no rush. Just allow your truth to rise to the surface. And again, you can do it later. You can pause the video now if you would like, and just free flow. Allow those words to come out onto the paper. So now we're ready for the final part of our meditation this evening, which is our intention setting ritual. So let's seal this practice that we've done tonight with intention. So I invite you to take your journal and hold it close to your heart. Or you can put your hands in prayer position and bring your hands down to your solar plexus, which is just below your heart space. And really feel into the light of your heart and your solar plexus. And I invite you to whisper softly or say aloud or simply hear my voice for these affirmations. This season, I step fully into my light. This season, I step fully into my light. I honor my journey, my growth, and my radiance. I honor my journey, my growth, and my radiance. I welcome joy, abundance, and alignment. I welcome joy, abundance, and alignment. I trust the unfolding of my path. I trust the unfolding of my path. You may also choose a word or a phrase to write in your journal that captures your soul intention for the summer season. This could be something as simple as radiant, light, self-care, self-love. Whatever resonates with you in a phrase or just one word that is going to be your touch point for your intention for the summer solstice season. Whatever that may be, use it as a guiding light for the season ahead. Remember to go back to your candle if you have one. And let this flame represent your power, your purpose, and the light that you are here to share. So let's take one more deep breath in as we close. And as you exhale, bow your head gently towards your heart. Thank you for showing up with presence and devotion today. May the light of the sun remind you of your own brilliance. May this solstice bless you clarity, vitality, and deep joy. And may you continue to rise, rooted and radiant in all that you do. Blessed solstice, my beautiful friends. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful weekend and you can come back to this practice whenever you'd like. Please be sure to follow me on YouTube so that you don't miss a meditation or a ritual or a class. I appreciate you. Much love and light to you all. Thank you.